Okay, so video has started. Welcome everybody. Today we are going to check out our indicator in the live market. So now we are going to use moving average and check out how much moving average can give you a profit. So let's take a look at Apple stocks. The current price of Apple is around $115. Okay, so let's take a look at the full feature chart of TradingView. TradingView is extremely user friendly and here, okay, so in the default TradingView without creating any accounts or stuff, we get around three indicators that can be used in parallel. So this is the candlestick pattern that I have already selected for Apple. So let's take our indicator. So go to indicator and strategies, type moving average, right? We got here. Actually, I'm going to use three different moving averages, so let's click it three times. So here I'm going to change the duration of this moving average. So by default it's the moving average is given as 9, so let's make it as 10. We are going to have three different moving averages. So one of it is going to be 10, another one I'm going to make it as a 20-day moving average, and let's make the other one as a 50-day moving average, and let's check out the results. So when it comes to analyzing and using these technical indicators, the color coding is always important. So here, see here, I can't differentiate between the 20-day moving average and my 10-day moving average. Actually, in trading view, it indicates this, but when I see it bluntly on the screen, I really can't differentiate it. So we are going to put out different colors such that you can identify it easily. So let's go again, go to style. So let me take say I'll choose pink over here, click OK. See, now I can identify it easily. So we have to look for crossovers. So here let's take a look. This is in the daily chart of Apple. So always remember, as we studied in our theory, when a bigger moving average crosses a smaller moving average, which means the trend is going on the opposite side. So for example, we can see right over here, our 50-day moving average, which is indicated in the yellow line, has crossed our 10-day moving average and also our 20-day moving average. So as you can see, at this point of crossover, the trend has actually inversed and it's currently going down until the next crossover, where our 50-day moving average has been crossed by 20 and 10. So this indicates that the trend is going on the opposite side, which means it's going on upward side. So because when or during the time of crossover, like over here, it's going we have an upper trend on this side, and currently right over here our 20-day moving average has crossed 10-day moving average. So which means that our 20-day, it says that it's going to have a little bit of downtrend, and this downtrend can be confirmed when our 50-day moving average crosses both the 10-day as well as our 20-day. So we can confirm that this trend is going downwards now. So now we are moving in a downward trend, as you can see on 10th, 11th, 12th, 18th, 23rd March, etc. And on we can still move on. It goes up, but we hadn't had a convergence yet. And right at this point on 6th of April, we can see that our 10-day moving average has crossed 20-day moving average, which means on a short term it says it's going to go up, and also it continuously stays on, and you can confirm this uptrend when our 50-day moving average has been crossed over again. See, our 10-day moving average has crossed our 50 as well as our 20-day has crossed 50. So this means that it's a confirmed trend, which means in this case it's a confirmed uptrend. So your point of investment can be right over this place. So if you wait for a confirmance, if you have to wait for a confirmation, your point of investment would be here. If you are willing to take a little bit of risk and go with the 10-day moving average crossover, so when our 10-day moving average has cut out our 20-day moving average at this point, which is on 6th April. Maybe you can wait a day off and you can invest on 7th April and you can wait there. Still, it has been going up, but it's a risky choice. So most of the traders would prefer, as a beginner trader, they would prefer to take you must have all the moving averages or all the indicators saying that yes, you must have at least a double confirmation, so that you can reduce the risk. Here in trading, not everything is about profit. Our main and foremost goal would be to reduce the risk. You should not lose the money that you are investing in this. So at this point, this can be taken as a point of investment. So you can wait as long as you want, but now our moving averages have not converged like what we since let us take that we have invested on 24th April and it is still going on. We haven't had a convergence until 31st July right over here, and in this point it seems like a convergence, but no, instead it went up again. So some traders might say that this is a convergence, and they would take off, you can come out of your trade, not a problem. You would still have a very good profit when you take in this range. Let's say you have invested at $68 per stock and now you are sold at $95 per stock. It's still a very profitable trade, and this is what we say it as a swing trade. And see, again our moving average has been going up well and good, and at this point our 10 has crossed our 20-day moving average, which means it's going on a short downward turn. And indeed it has been going on a downtrend right now. It has, let's say our crossover point has occurred on $116. That was the price on the day it has done a crossover. So it was around 100 yeah, it was around $114. That was time we had a crossover, and it says it's going to go on for a downtrend for a short term, and this downtrend could be made as a long term when it crosses the 50-day. See, our 50-day moving average has crossed our 10 as well as a 20, and now this point we can't make any trade because we are not sure of the trend, whether it's going to go up or it's going to go down or it's going to move sideways. So this is how you do trades with moving average. So this is a very peculiar trend that you are seeing here. It always doesn't happen like this in the stock market. Let's take a look back at the historical price. Whoa. So Apple has been continuously going up from our moving average. Crossover has been taken place on 21st of June. So both our 10-day as well as our 20-day has crossed on 2nd July 2019, and since 2019 July the our moving averages has not crossed the 50-day, which means it's still on a trend. Even though it has a little bit of ups and downs in the middle, we can't say that as a trend. It's just like a short term trend, that's it. In the long term it's still moving on the sideways, and here it hasn't converged since, see, we had a point at 2nd of July, and our moving averages have not crossed the 50-day until 25th of March 2020. Okay, so it's been over span of 6 months and your investment has considerably raised. If you had invested during the convergence of the moving average, which at this point would be $49 on the 2nd of July 2019, and if you had sold at this point it would be $75. So it's pretty much good. The profit is pretty much good even if you take off the brokerage and stuff. When you go for a long term, you have to take also consider the financial backgrounds of the company. It's always a good to take a look into those two before investing if you go for a long term. Let's take a look. So this is what we can do trades on moving average. So okay, so here I've taken 10-day, 20-day and 50-day moving average. You are free to take your own choices. You can try out different combinations of moving averages and check out which combination provides you the most profitable trades. So we can also check out a different company. Let's check out Microsoft. So let's check out Microsoft prices. Okay, so here again we had a convergence right over here. So our 50-day moving average, our 10-day and 20-day has crossed our 50-day moving average. It's a confirmed downtrend. So when a 10-day crosses this 50-day, it's definitely a downtrend, and it has crossed up here, and it goes on an uptrend, and it's been on an uptrend since 16th of April, and it's still going up. It hasn't been there hasn't been a crossover, and here again our 10-day moving average has crossed our 50-day, which means it's going to go on a downtrend. But instead, in a very short period of time, it has converged on 16th of September 2020, and it's almost near to convergence now. It's going to cross over 50, so it's going on an uptrend. It's nearly 9th of October. So past from September to October, almost a month, it has stayed below, and we can't really place trades here unless you're sure of it. So that's it for this video. As now you have gained skills on how to use moving averages. uh, be free, explore yourself on different combinations of moving average, and be sure to use the color codes in order to have a clear distinction between what you are seeing. And you can also see look at the volumes if you want. We have the even volume based tradings, which we'll take a look into the upcoming videos. Thank you. See you soon.